Where's the real money in the trades? And it's not the BLS.gov stats, and it's not what you hear from somebody's cousin. It's real numbers. I'm talking about union electricians clearing $140,000, HVAC techs making six figures, journeyman linemen pushing over $200,000 with overtime. And no, you're not doing that your first year out of school, but you're going to get there way faster than most college grads ever will. Let's break it down. Here's what a lot of people don't realize. We've got a full generation retiring. Over 40% are retiring over the next 5 or 10 years. Infrastructure projects are blowing up. I'm talking about green energy, EV charging, new construction. Everywhere you look, there's something going on. And there aren't enough skilled people to fill the jobs. Now, here are the top 5 trade salaries. Starting with electricians, union sparkies, about $106,000 base. You include benefits, $183,000 union. License, about $140,000 to $150,000. Non-union, $110,000, $120,000, sometimes higher, depending on your hustle. You own your own business, even higher. A reality check is you're putting in about 4 to 5 years through your apprenticeship. The good news is you're getting paid the entire time. And by the time your buddies are still paying off those student loans, you're making good money. Now, every job site needs power. That's why electricians stay working and stay winning. All right, let's talk about plumbing. Union plumbers, we've seen $80,000 to $100,000. Non-union plumbers, $120,000 to $150,000, even $200,000 when you own your own business, if you build it right. It's not the most glamorous trade, but it's essential, and it pays some serious cash. Now again, a reality check, you're looking anywhere from 4 to 5 years from an apprenticeship to a journeyman status. But again, you're earning while you learn. And once you're licensed, you're out earning most of your old classmates. HVAC, heating, cooling, and ventilation, there's year-round work. Union HVAC techs making anywhere from $100,000 to $130,000 with benefits, sometimes even higher. Non-union HVAC techs, we've seen them clear 6 figures or more. Most HVAC apprenticeships are about 3 to 5 years. Now it's the same deal. You're getting paid to build real skills. And HVAC, get this, HVAC never slows down. In the summer, in the winter, there's heating, there's cooling. There's always work to be done. Journeyman linemen, we've seen $170,000, $182,000, $100,000 or more with overtime. You talk about a storm season, hurricanes, those paychecks go crazy. The reality check is you're doing 3 to 4 years minimum to get through that apprenticeship. Look, it's hardcore work. Heights, storms, high voltage, you're on the bucket truck. It's not for everybody. But if you're built for it, no trade moves the needle faster. Now the number one spot, get this, are elevator techs. The base salary, we've seen over 6 figures. Real world numbers, about $140,000 to $150,000 once you're established and in the union. Now a reality check is you're putting in about 4 years of training. You're handling electrical systems, mechanical lifts, computerized controls. It's high responsibility, but it has high payoff. And the cities are only growing and not getting any shorter. Now, most elevators mean more opportunity and more cash. Now, here are some other trades that you can look at. Aircraft mechanics, they can make upwards of $125,000 to $160,000. Heavy equipment mechanics, $150,000. Scaffold superintendents, $140,000. We've seen auto body techs in the 6 figures. Chimney sweeps, $120,000. There's money everywhere. If you know where to look, and you're willing to work, and you're willing to hustle, the money's there. Now, let's get real for a quick second, all right? The trades are not for everybody. You're not sitting at a desk all day. You're not sitting in your 4 walls. You're out there in the heat, the cold, the rain, the elements. You gotta show up. You gotta get dirty. You gotta stay off your phone. You gotta keep pushing, even when it's tough. But if you're willing to work, you can build a life most people only dream about. Now, none of these salaries, again, get real for a second, never happen on day one. It's not magic, it's not a hack, it's 3 to 5 years of learning, grinding, earning. But you're getting paid the whole time when you're an apprentice, and then you get to a journeyman, and then you get to a master of your trade. There's no 6-figure college loan. There's no wasted years. You're earning, you're learning, you're stacking early. By the time college crowds figure it out, you're already stacking wins. So what trade surprised you the most? Which one's got you thinking differently? Drop it down in the comments. I want to hear it. Tell me what you've seen out there. If you're already out there living this life, share your story. It helps the younger generation. The next generation needs to hear this. Trust me. Hit like if you're ready to build a life you can control. Subscribe if you want more real-world trades advice. Straight up, no fluff, no BS. I'm Andrew Brown. Stay hungry, stay humble, and keep building your future.